everyone. Happy angelic afternoon to you. Thank you for being here and being patient. I had to have a private discussion with my webcam. It was just not working. It's very strange, but it's okay now. So thank you for being here. I'm so happy to be here and be with all of you in this special space that is filled with divine angelic energy and healing energy. And so I'm here to bring that to you today. So thanks for being part of it. I want to say hello to Maureen and Patty and Jill and Roy, Julie and Richard. Nice to have you guys here, and everybody that's watching Rumble, BitChute, TikTok, X, and YouTube. This is exciting. So, as you know, I love my angels. I'm an angel intuitive, and my job and goal and mission and honor is to bring to you messages from the angels, healing from the angels, and just help you integrate them into your life so that your life is filled with more blessings and more light and more joy and more happiness. So thank you for being part of that today. Richard, happy dance. All right. Thank you. Yes, sir. It's just one of those weird things. You're just moving along and all of a sudden, no, you have to wait. So how's everybody doing today? I hope it's warmer finally wherever you are. We finally had a little increase in temperature around here, so it's actually quite beautiful. It's been in the 40s in the morning and making its way up into the mid 70s, which in my, I'm Michiganian. For me, 75 degrees is the perfect temperature, 74, 75, low humidity, perfection. So I'm kind of enjoying that today through the windows open to get some nice fresh air, and that's a beautiful day. Hey, Ruth, how are you? Thanks for watching on Rumble. All right, I'm so glad to have you here, Ruth. Ruth is a wonderful show on Wednesdays, Transformational Soul at 8 p.m. And she is superb at bringing messages and guidance and support in helping us live our best lives and good ways to support ourselves as we muddle through the mire and the muck of life. And she is just a genius at helping clarify and bring clarity, as well as writing books and oracle cards. So don't forget to check out her show if you haven't already. Make sure you do. It's awesome. Richard says it's 63 here in Oklahoma. Wow, that's great. It must feel like summer, Richard, because I know you guys have had it very chilly lately. So today's show, let's see, we have coming up the spiritual message circle, I think is on the 21st, I believe. And yep, the 21st, and then the VIP show for our VIP, our Goldylocks VIPs, is the 18th, if I am not mistaken. If you're not a VIP member, join. Just go ahead and do it. You get more perks. It's very reasonable. And it's just wonderful to have you be even more part of our spiritual circle, our spiritual group here. We have a great time. But there's a lot to offer and to enjoy. And it doesn't cost very much, but it's worth it because it gives you extra perks. So check it out. There it is, the circle of VIPs, and we do have a good time when we're doing our shows. It's such a beautiful energy. If you would like to donate or tip me for the messages and things that you're receiving today, I'd be grateful for that. It's optional, of course, and you can send that via PayPal. Anything is appreciated. It helps with our production costs, and that's it. So today, I'm going to do a healing meditation. So before I get started here in a minute or two or three, if you'd like to participate in this healing meditation, it is for healing the past. And it's designed to help heal those things that have happened in our past that we really don't have any control over, never did, never will. But one thing we do have control over is how we respond to events in the past. So today I would like to help you heal from any kind of event that has happened in your past that's holding you back or causing you any kind of discomfort, disease, just making your life, if there's a part of that that's making your life uncomfortable or unhappy or just not allowing you to be shining the bright, beautiful light that's inside of you, I want to help you heal that. And it doesn't require any memories or actually going back to revisit or looking at anything. It's just a beautiful, gentle way with our divine healing team to help heal the past. The thing about that is it also can help heal the present time, and it will help heal the future, because here's where we get to make decisions, right here in the present time. And so if that is more clear and we're clear in our present life, we can make better decisions for the future. And we can have a brighter vision of the future if we're not being dragged down or held back by some heavy energy from something that, we cannot change. So my gift to you today is healing meditation to heal the past. I'm taking this directly from my book that is in progress. It will be published this month. Finally, it will be published. I did hope to have it done by January, and I ended up taking a break. I just wasn't feeling it. So I took a break of probably a month. And I'm glad I did, because when I went back and sat down and started reading it, I saw a lot of changes in there that should be made, and I did make them. Maybe to make them more succinct or clear. The book is called Messages from God. It's called The Light, Messages from God. And they're channeled messages that I've received from God over since 2021, on and off. So that's when I started all of this. And it has been a tremendous undertaking for me in terms of feeling comfortable and confident, and just even saying it out loud, because I still sometimes think, well, who am I to get I'm going to get messages from angels. They're God's messengers. So I guess it just stands to reason that eventually the big cheese will start giving some messages. I have written them all down, and I'm now putting them into a book. And it is included in this book are some healing exercises, all kinds of exercises to help heal, or to help find yourself, or to help inspire you and help you grow spiritually and personally. There's also, every section has, and they're kind of short sections, actually. They're sort of kind of straight and to the point. Not my writing, though. There's also a journaling page following each section to help you make notes of maybe what your thoughts are, or what you felt or experienced. And when we put things down on paper, and then perhaps, first of all, it's, we won't remember everything that we've received during meditations or prayers or insights. But when we go back and we look at those words that are written, it really helps bring more clarity, and that clarity helps bring growth. So it's on the way. But today's meditation is from that book called The Light. Had a lot of help with it along the way. So I really can't wait to have it done. I think now I thought before the hardest part would be actually writing it, but I think now is going to be the hardest part, because I'm going to have to publish it. And I'm going to try doing the Amazon KDP. So anytime you try to do anything like that or if you've ever looked at Amazon's self-publishing site, it's full of lots of little tiny, tiny, tiny letters with lots of options for every simple question, such as, how big should the margins be for my book? And that's like 20-page dissertation on margins. I thought, oh my gosh, this is going to be really challenging. Just reading through it and getting it done right. But I'll do it. And I hope that it is something that you will find as a blessing in your life. So today, what I'd like you to think about before we get started is if there is an area in your life, a time in your life, happening in your life, no matter how big or how small, but if you know that it's still kind of bothering you and hanging around in your life and you don't want it there anymore, I'd like you to think about that fact that you have now the ability to heal it. I'd like you to ask your guardian angel to help you during this time. I'd like you to invite Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing process. Jesus, of course, the master healer, asked to help with your healing. And I promise you, it will make a beautiful change in your life. So if you are ready, willing, and able, let's get started. It'll just take a couple minutes, and afterwards I'll do some messages. And I'd love to get your feedback afterwards. So take this time to just kind of let go. Take a couple deep breaths and release them. And if this is not the right time for you to do a meditation, don't forget to take a look at it later on. You can look at it with the replays, okay? And then you can do it as many times as you need. Share it with somebody that you love that has maybe gone through a hard time that needs healing. So let's just begin with the intention that you will be healed from the past. And allow yourself to just relax and gently close your eyes. Take some slow, deep breaths, nice and easy. Softly release those breaths. And with each breath, allow your body to relax and your mind to grow still. Just letting all of your cares and worries and thoughts drift away for now, so you can come back to them later. Just allow yourself to relax and just be and enjoy the warmth and comfort of being in the circle of God's love. I'd like you to imagine, seeing yourself entering a sacred operating room made entirely of light. The space is very calm and peaceful. It's filled with divine presence. There's very soft illumination that surrounds you, and it creates a feeling of trust and safety and deep comfort. Around you stands a team of God's divine spiritual healers. And they're working together right now in perfect harmony. And each healer is radiating compassion and love and wisdom and unconditional love. Their awareness is gentle, precise, and deeply caring. And as you rest in this beautiful, sacred space, feel the loving attention of the divine healers as they focus on you, not only as you are now, but across all time. The divine healers are aware of your past experiences, memories, and moments that still hold energy within you. And now a powerful stream of healing light begins to flow. And it moves through your body, through your mind, and through your spirit. And it gently travels backward through time. As it gently travels backward through time to moments when healing is needed the most. You may sense this beautiful light reaching old memories, emotions, or experiences, places where there's pain, fear, or misunderstandings once lived. There's no need to relive anything. Just let the light arrive. Allow the light to soften and to heal. The workers, the healing workers, are working with great care. They're dissolving heavy energy, restoring balance, and replacing what was once painful with peace and clarity, wisdom, and love. As the past is gently tended to, its hold on you begins to loosen. So as it loosens, you feel yourself becoming lighter, freer, and more whole, right here and now. The healing moves forward again as it integrates fully into this present moment. So as you're resting in this space for a few moments, just breathe and know that healing has reached beyond time itself. You are free, and you are now in the present moment with love and clarity and wisdom and insight. You are surrounded and deeply supported by the spiritual healers, reminding you of their unconditional love for you. So you may return to this place anytime you need to. And the divine spiritual healers will be here for you when you need them. All right, so when you're ready, you can slowly come back, always carrying this peace and restoration with you. So thank you, healing angels and guides. And thank you, listeners and watchers. All right, so how was that? It's good to take a couple deep breaths and have a drink of water. You know, time is such a funny thing. It really has no beginning and no end. And so it's important to stay focused on the present because that's where we live. The past is just listening to the words I just said. We're already in the past. In the future, we'd all love to know what's coming in the future so we can plan accordingly. And that is something that we think might be helpful, but it really doesn't allow us an opportunity to grow or develop or develop relationships of faith and courage, because there would be no reason to, would there be? So just remember, stay in the present to plan your future. And always remember, you've got your spiritual healing guides, your angels, Jesus, God, everybody always there waiting for you, your loved ones in spirit, always there for you at every moment. Okay? All right. Well, I hope you found that peaceful. Well, let's do some readings here. Looks like a few of you would like a reading. I'm starting with Ruth. I'm going to start with Ruth today because for some reason, I'm drawn to do that, but a lot of times I see in readings, Ruth is always towards the end. So Ruth, I'm going to start you at the beginning this time, okay? And I'm using the Archangel Raphael deck today. And there might be a booster card from the Archangel Oracle deck too. Patty says, thank you, Laura. That was quite peaceful. Oh, I'm glad, Patty. You're welcome, Ruth. I know it's really hard sometimes. It's difficult to get into a meditative state when you're watching something like this, but the words, the intention, the energy, the spirit, it's still surrounding you, whether you're completely aware of it or not. Just remember that you can take this meditation again into a quiet space and time, as many times as you need. All right, Miss Ruth. Interesting. This is about food. It's about food and nutrition. And this first card from Archangel Raphael is reminding Archangel Raphael to thank you know what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for supporting my desire to consume and use organic products, and also for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices and reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthful substances. Oh boy, that's hard. But you know what I find kind of interesting about this card? It looks like these two are in a tug of war. I know they're helping each other carry this big, beautiful basket, but doesn't it almost look like Archangel Raphael's trying to pull that basket right out of this yellow and purple angel's hands? Isn't that interesting? So Ruth, you've got Archangel Raphael helping you. It sounds like and feels like trying to help you find a solution is what I'm getting. So to solution, I don't know what the solution is for, if it's a problem or you're just trying to make a change, or even if it's somebody else in the family, like one of the kids. But if Archangel Raphael is here and ready to rock and roll there. And then in this card, he's talking about healing. So this card is calling upon Archangel Raphael to help heal a particular situation. So Ruth knows Archangel Raphael, and so this message for you is just a reminder that Archangel Raphael is here and helping, and is trying to guide you to the solution. Okay. All right, Ruth. And Ruth does amazing healing work as well. All right. Maureen says, thank you. You're welcome, Maureen. You're welcome, Jill. Jill says that was awesome. I'm very glad. Hi, Carol. How you doing, CD? How are you, Carol? All right. So let's do Maureen next. Maureen, I hope things are good, going well for you in your new home. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, Maureen. Calling on Archangel Raphael for help. Exact same card Ruth had. And I shuffled them very, very much. I mean, very, very thoroughly. I shuffle them a lot. Okay, so Archangel Raphael to help healing. And Archangel Raphael is also recommending a second opinion. Is a second opinion he looks like he's leading you to the best healthcare professional for a situation. So that is very, following this beautiful path. Let Archangel Raphael lead you to the best person to help you find the answer. So Archangel Raphael to help heal, but also to find the answer that you need. Okay, Maureen. It's such a beautiful card. Beautiful field. The birds are acting as messengers in here as well. All right. I hope that's helpful for you, Maureen. And let's see, Patty, you're next. My dogs are so relaxed right now. They're all stretched out. They're all stretched out, relaxed, laying on top of my foot. All right, now this message is for Patty. Maybe. Okay, Patty. So while I'm waiting for your card, Patty, just remember Archangel Raphael is the healing angel. His name means who God heals. And his energy is typically an emerald green. So anytime you need healing, you can call upon Archangel Raphael. You can imagine, oh, there we go, surrounded in a energy, emerald green energy. And this, isn't that beautiful? I think that's very powerful. That's a very powerful image. All right, Patty. Oh, my goodness. Archangel Raphael can help with a miraculous intervention and healing energy to restore the health of someone you love and someone that needs it. So asking Archangel Raphael to intervene and provide miraculous healing energy, but also to hold your hand and walk with you through the situation. While there is a recovery of feels like it sounds like it's like a very challenging struggle. So Archangel Raphael is reminding you, I'm here to hold your hand and walk you through this. And I am praying and sending you miraculous healing energy. So that is clear as mud. So I hope that is helpful for you, Patty. And I love this unicorn. It's just beautiful. With all this beautiful white light charging out of the clouds, charging out of a cloudy situation. You got Archangel Raphael on your side. Miracles happen. All right, Patty. And let's see, we're going to do... Let's go to Jill and then Roy and Julia. Okay, Jill, Roy, Julia, and Richard. Boy, these cards just full of energy. So give me a second here to knock all this out because they don't want to come out of this deck. All right, Jill. Okay, there's two. All right, Jill. Ooh, beautiful. So Jill, it looks like Archangel Raphael is helping you, or ask Archangel Raphael to help you with children. So if you're having some need for help with children, either they're big or small, Archangel Raphael is available to help you. And there's just such an innocence to this. There's just such an innocence. The daisies, I'm drawn to the daisies in this picture. So, or the, sorry guys, it's not a very good focus. But Archangel Raphael there to help you with pure innocence and healing. And then again, on this card, Jill, Archangel Raphael is asking you to help yourself detach, retreat, and let go of a situation so that healing can occur. In other words, get out of the way, because Archangel Raphael is here to help. And I'm curious what's happening with the babies here, because we've got three babies. But Archangel Raphael is here to help you. So don't forget to call upon Archangel Raphael. And these irises are also significant. The irises and the daisies are significant as well. And the daisies just speak to me of innocence, and the iris. I'm not sure what the iris means, but it's drawing my attention. All right, Jill, I hope you find that helpful. And don't forget Archangel Raphael. Oh, goody. Ruth says, thanks for the message. And she's making a lot of changes. And I love you too. And I'm grateful for you too, Ruth. And yeah, the changes are hard, aren't they? Boy, I tell you. But you've got Archangel Raphael there to help you, having a tug of war with your angel in purple and yellow. But it is hard sometimes, and especially if you're a busy person or you're tired or you don't have that much inspiration to prepare fresh food and things all the time, things like that. Ugh. Gosh, I was all over it when I was younger, but now that I'm not as young, I don't know. I guess there's just not a lot of inspiration sometimes for elaborate meals or things like that. But we eat pretty healthily, though. All right, Ruthie, good luck. Okay, Roy, this one is for you. Watching on Rumble. So this card's come up again. So Roy, Archangel Raphael, call upon him to help heal your situation and provide divine healing intervention. What is going on over there? This card is maybe it's an affirmation that Archangel Raphael is here to help any kind of situation. But on the other side, the second card is this beautiful angel surrounded again by fresh food, but asking to help adjust your cravings in a healthful direction so that you only desire life-affirming foods and beverages. And it mentions sobriety. And I know we could all use this prayer to help desire life-affirming foods and beverages, the healthy stuff. So Roy, you just call upon Archangel Raphael to help healing and to guide you in choosing things, as Joanne Leo would say, good for you, not good for you. So get the things that are good for you. Archangel Raphael is here to help. And I love that statement. Sometimes I find myself making choices based on that, what Joanne says, good for me, not good for me. And if sometimes I'm not sure, it's like, oh, good for me, not good for me. And I know the answer immediately. All right, Roy. And then next we have Julia. Oh, Jill said great cards for her. Good. Ooh, pretty. All right, Julia. Oh my goodness. Fresh air for you. Oh, look at this pretty card. Archangel Raphael is here to help you breathe easier in all ways. Well, this is also, and I know it's winter and the weather hasn't been great. Get as much fresh air as you can, even if it's only for a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds. Be getting out in nature as soon as you can and surrounding yourself with the energy of nature. So much peace. It brings so much peace. And so what you're saying, Julia, is it's important for you to it's important for you to be aware of the quality of the air/energy around you. So pick and choose wisely, but be aware of what is around you. And he's saying you have to be very particular about particulates. So air quality, breathe easy, fresh energy, fresh air, nature energy. And that's my dog scratching the floor. Then we have this beautiful card again about expecting a miracle. So pray to Archangel Raphael and God, Thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of whoever needs the healing. So we'll pray to God and Archangel Raphael. Lily. Excuse me. Lily likes to be the window monitor and bark at any dogs walking by. And she gets very, very enthusiastic about it. So she knocks the shades up, and I think she scares people who are trying to let their dogs do their business on the lawn. Sometimes it's kind of funny to watch. She's a good girl, that Lily. All right. So, Julia, I hope that's helpful for you. So be aware of your air energy and energy in general. Okay, let's see. We have next. Julia, Richard, I believe I have next, right, Richard? Hi, Sam. How are you? Glad you're here. All right. This 4 o'clock is working better, isn't it? I think it's pretty good. All right, Richard. I have to tell you a story, Richard, and everyone. I just have to tell you a story about healing, and no matter where our animals or our family are, love is always around. And the other night I had an amazing experience. My dog Lola, the big yellow lab that passed away in July, she's very, very maternal, mother to everything and everybody. And she was very aware. We always called her an angel. She just acted like one. But she was always aware if you weren't feeling good, or if you were, something was hurting or uncomfortable, she would come and put her paws on top of you, or hug you, or just look into your eyes with these gigantic, melting, chocolatey brown eyes that just glowed with love. And one of the things that she would do every now and then was, and this is right after we found her, she jumped on the bed and she stretched out. So she put her back, her spine, all the way up against mine. I was so surprised, but it felt amazing. It was like this warm, comforting energy, and it just relaxed me. And I don't know what made her do it, if I was restless or I don't know, but whatever happened, she just pressed her spine against mine, and it was I just melted and I fell asleep instantly. But she would do that every now and then. And I'd always tell my little brother, who had some real serious, some spinal fractures, and his back was always aching. I was like, I really wish you could get Lola to just lay against you, because you would feel so much better. So I was talking about that and thinking about it. I said, I really, really miss Lola, just, when you don't feel good. Or I said, I just miss her laying there, pressing her spine against mine, because she was a big dog. She was a tall, long dog. I said, I really miss that. Well, the other night, little Louie Loverpants, who never does anything like that, jumped up in the middle of the night, just all of a sudden came and stretched out behind me and put his back up against mine. And I was so surprised. And he fell asleep. I'm not even sure he was awake. He fell asleep instantly. But I was so surprised. I'm like, what is that? But it felt so good. And I thought about, why is he doing that? I said, Lola had him do that. So he stayed like that for about half an hour. And I can tell you, it just warmth radiating in love. And it was great. But I know my Lolita girl, our little angel Lola, did that for me. So I was really surprised. But I've got to tell you, your animals know, your humans know what you need. And if they can help you, they will. So Richard got 3 cards. So all of this chalking I did worked out in your favor. Richard, the first card is reminding reminding you to ask Archangel Raphael and the angels to give your cares and fears to Raphael and the angels. And the prayer is, Archangel Raphael and God, I'm willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. So just there, always there. So ask Archangel God and Archangel Raphael to take your cares away, because Jesus is the divine healer. So asking Jesus for his divine healing presence, giving your cares to the angels, God and the angels, so Jesus for divine healing, and leading you to the very best healer for whatever situation you're facing. And that healer might be another angel. It might be one of us. It might be whoever is a healer in your life, a dog, for instance. But let Archangel Raphael guide you to the best person for that, best healer for that, rather. So you've got some beautiful, powerful, amazing, miraculous, divine healers that are all asking you to trust them and give them your cares and worries. Okay, Richard? All right, and a big hug to you, Richard. Jill says Roy's ankle's getting better from falling last week. Oh, good. That's the worst. And especially if you're in wintry weather. I'm glad you're doing better, Roy. I mean, you're very welcome. She said, great cards. All righty. So let's see. Carol. I'm going to do Carol and Sam. And Julia sends a heart and a puppy. Oh, that's so cute. All right. Carol. How are you doing today, Carol? Sam, if you just joined us, we did a healing meditation to heal from the past. So go back when you get an opportunity and some quiet time and check it out. It's from my book. So, I'm a little bit shy about doing things like that. But I can tell you that I know when it's the right thing to do, when I'm meant to do it, I become happy instead of shy. So, all right, Carol. Boy, some of these cards are coming up over and over again. It's really interesting. So then some bodies, and you really need to hear these messages. So the first one for you is talking about getting a good night's sleep. Archangel Raphael is helping guide, heal, and protect you while you rest, Carol. Just remind, or rather reach out to them as you're settling in for the night. Reach out to God and the Archangel Raphael and your guardian angel and ask them to surround you with tranquility, with peace, with healing, and just go into a peaceful night's rest, knowing that you are supported and you are surrounded and guided with the most beautiful and loving and healing and peaceful energy. And let that envelop you and carry you through the night. Archangel Raphael is also leading you to the best health care for this situation. So again, if you're looking for a second opinion, or you think you need one about something, or if you're just not sure which direction to go, then let Archangel Raphael guide you, because he's standing by. Okay, I hope you found that helpful, Carol, and I hope you sleep well. All right, Sam, let's see. Sam says he'll do the meditation and you still have one from the past to heal the heart. Good. This, we all do. And sometimes those things just seem to have trouble letting go or coming to terms with things. And sometimes our past experiences or memories seem to kind of latch on and let go. And that gets old. So let this healing meditation help you, Sam. You're welcome, Carol. Okie dokie. Sam, a lot of energy built up into these cards. So while I'm waiting for Sam's card to come out, there's one. I'll be back on the 24th. So please be here or be square, 4 o'clock. Tell everybody that that could benefit from hearing some angel messages and some guidance and being part of this amazing circle. All right, Sam. Oh, look at this. Thank you for healing and guiding all of my relationships upon the path of love. Oh, beautiful. Well, that's Archangel Raphael guiding and healing you on your path of love. And then the second one is improving health. So in this particular instance, Archangel Raphael is just helping you by giving you comforting reassurance about the situation. This such a peaceful setting. And so sometimes, Sam, what I'm hearing and seeing and feeling here is that it's like time to step back into the quiet space, just you and your angels, and spend some of that time in peace and quiet and letting the healing come to you, letting the answers come to you, but mostly just letting yourself relax, letting yourself be Sam and not Sam that has 75,000 responsibilities. The Sam, the person, Sam, the spirit, Sam, the soul of Samir. Just be you, surrounded by all of the angels and the guides, and just let yourself be. So when you do that, you can let things go that are swirling around or building up or hanging on. You can see things more brightly and clearly and with more energy. So let yourself be in that peaceful space with the beautiful and amazing and loving Archangel Raphael. I hope that's helpful, Sam. You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you found all of this helpful today. And I kid you not, share it with people. There's people that need to hear these messages. There's people that need to be surrounded in the energy of love. So much going on everywhere. So please use the light of God that's within you to help send healing out to people that you love. Send healing out to the world, to the universe. Let the guides, the angels, and all the guides help you as well, because we're all here for a reason. And I believe that you're here watching this show because you are a part of that light that wants to heal the world and make it a better place. So don't forget to spend some time and just sending light out. Just doesn't, even if you're not sure exactly where, just send it out there and be assured that it will help something, somebody, somewhere, sometime. It's that powerful. It is the most powerful energy in the world and in existence is the energy of love. So that light in your heart is love. It's the light of God, and God is love. Light and love are God. So use that beautiful energy to help anything, yourself, anything around you. And you can really, really make a difference. So I can't wait to see you guys on the 24th. And until then, shine your light, stay well, be happy, stay out of trouble. Okay? Lots of love to all of you and lots of angel blessings. See you soon.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.